Well, Megan, thank you so much for being here this afternoon. We really appreciate it. So let's talk about this weekend. Tough series at West Alabama, but on Sunday, the Choctaws ruled them. So what are your takeaways from this weekend?
I think coming out Saturday, I guess we weren't exactly as prepared as we thought we were. But when we came out Sunday, just the night before, I mean, we had meetings with the coaches and talked about what we really needed to focus on. And we just came out. We were like, we're not even going to think about it. We're just going to go out and we're going to do it. And we won, so it was awesome.
Well, you ranked 4th in school history with 155 hits. Having been here for 4 years and you've kind of seen this program kind of evolve over the past 4 years, what does that mean to kind of just move your way up the leaderboard as a senior?
Honestly, I don't even pay attention to it. I really don't like to look at stats that much just because that's not what the game's all about. It's not about stats. It's about, being in the game and being in that moment and doing your job on the field whatever it is you're called to do. So it's really cool to get to see that I've moved up like that. But honestly, I don't even really pay attention to it. So just hearing about it, I mean, I just literally go out there and try to do everything I can for my team and just to do my job. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So.
Well, you're from Pearland, Texas. We were talking before the interview. How did you make it to MC? Because that's kind of a long way from home.
I actually had a coach for travel ball who graduated from MC a couple years before I came here, and a previous school that I was looking at ended up not working out. I honestly thought it was way too far away, and so she suggested, hey, I went to MC, I could call up my coach for you, and I'm like, that's awesome, because I knew I wanted to play ball, and at that time I really didn't have too many options. So she called coach. Coach came out to one game, and I honestly was terrible. I never got on base, but I was vocal, and I was a leader in the dugout, and I guess she loved that, and she told me right then and there, she was like, I want you to come play for me. Mm-hmm. And I came on a visit, and I met the team, and that's what got me here. It was the girls who played the previous year. Were just so inviting, and I was obsessed with the atmosphere and the environment that they provided and the way they made me feel, and I knew that this was a place for me.
Well, tell me about your teammates this year. You've seen this program kind of change as the years have gone on. How would you summarize your MC experience?
Each year is different. The first couple years, it was rough. It was hard just because there were so many new people coming in and so many people who had been here left. So it was like a whole new team. I was the only freshman and the only sophomore, both my freshman and sophomore years, so that was kind of crazy. But this year, we're just so close-knit. Last year, we were close-knit, and we knew that that's what was going to take, again, to be just as good as we were last year. That's what was it going to take. And so we just tried to preach that to the new people this year, like, hey, it's not even about what happens on the field, it's about us getting close off the field as well. And we just knew that we would have to love one another just as much on and off the field. Like, it was going to have to be even. But we bond well off the field, and we've brought it on the field. We know that's going to continue to have to grow for us to be successful this year.
Well, last year, winning an NCCAA national title, and with the transition into D2, this is the first year you guys are going to be able to play for an NCAA national championship. Mm-hmm. So tell me how last year kind of prepared you for this year with kind of different stakes.
Honestly, we played the same teams last year, really, that we're going to play this year, so we know what to expect. We know that pitching is going to be great. We know that their other teams offensively are going to be great, so defense is like where we need to work. But getting to play all the same teams in conference is just, we know what they're going to bring to the table, so we know what we need to bring to the table, kind of. And then postseason, just the whole process, just the practicing harder and, making sure that we're trying to perfect everything. We just know that we're going to have to bring the same thing that we did last year this year. So.
Well, what do you guys have to bring to the table this weekend against Shorter, GSC opponent, at home to secure that victory?
Pitching, definitely. Our pitchers are going to have to hit their spots and know that if they don't, that we're going to have their backs. we've been really doing well offensively, so we're just going to have to continue to bring that this weekend, but just defense in all aspects is what we're going to have to bring.
Well, you're a senior this year, so what's next? Tell me about your future plans after this season.
I'm kind of a late bloomer. I previously have been really interested in going into grad school and doing forensic psychology, and now I'm looking more at law school. So right now I'm studying to take the LSAT in June and hopefully get into MC Law School in fall of 2017.
Well, we wish you the best of luck
Thank you
in all
so
your
much.
future endeavors, and good luck this season.
Thank you.